The movie begins in Nizhny Novgorod, Russia. Anya, a woman in her 20s, lives with her boyfriend Zhenya, a bodybuilder and swimming coach. She works at a bakery, where she's always surrounded by food. When they first met, Anya was a size 0, but over time, she's gained a significant amount of weight. One day, they are invited to a friend's wedding. Anya tries on some clothes she wore a few months ago and realizes they no longer fit. She tries to reassure herself, telling herself that no one will notice, but the change in her body is evident. Zhenya is aware of it too, but he avoids mentioning her weight gain, knowing it's a sensitive topic for her. After trying on several outfits and ripping a few in the process, Anya finally finds one that works and begins getting ready. When Zhenya sees her in the dress, his expression changes, and he's visibly shocked. She's no longer the girl he fell in love with. He doesn't want to be seen with her at the wedding, especially since many of his friends from the fitness world will be there. He drops subtle hints, hoping she'll decide to stay home. To his relief, Anya suggests that she stays in and orders pizza. She encourages him to go, promising he can come back quickly after congratulating the newlyweds. Before he leaves, Zhenya picks her up and places her on the counter, but when she tries to kiss him, he pulls back. Anya notices this, but hides the hurt she feels. After Zhenya leaves, Anya changes into comfortable clothes and steps on the scale, discovering she weighs 76 kilos. Although she often complains about her weight gain, her only attempt at addressing it is to drink a glass of water while reciting her daily affirmations. Still, she goes ahead and cooks some fried food, scrolling through the internet as she waits for Zhenya to return. While on the phone, she stumbles upon pictures from the wedding, and as she zooms in on a group shot, she becomes upset seeing that the girls Zhenya is hanging out with are all thin and fit. She can't help but compare herself to them. Then, she comes across a picture of Zhenya with another girl. She clicks on the girl's profile and is horrified to find a boomerang video of the girl kissing Zhenya on the cheek. This is enough to make Anya quickly get dressed, put on makeup, and rush to the wedding. She calls her best friend, Natasha, to pick her up. Natasha notices Anya has gained weight but reassures her, telling her she still looks beautiful and encouraging her to be confident in her body. At the wedding venue, Anya spots Zhenya dancing with the girl and becoming a little too close for comfort. Overcome with jealousy, she steps in between them. Zhenya is clearly surprised, but he continues dancing as the other girl scoffs and walks away. Later, as they sit down, Anya starts eating and asks Zhenya why he was dancing with the girl. Zhenya tries to brush it off, claiming they were dancing as part of a group. When Anya pushes Zhenya, he lashes out, admitting that he no longer likes her. He tells her that all she does is eat and that she has become a burden to him. Anya is on the verge of tears, but before they can talk further, the newlyweds approach. They try to smile, but the bride's smile fades when she asks Anya if she is pregnant. Zhenya quickly says goodbye and walks away. In the next scene, Anya is on a bus heading to her mother's house, crying uncontrollably and not caring about what others might think. She arrives to find her mother talking to a man on a date. The man notices something is off and steps outside to give them privacy. Anya opens up to her mother, telling her that Zhenya broke up with her because of her weight. Her mother responds by saying she isn't fat, just that she has wide bones, which she can't control. The remark makes Anya feel even worse than she already did. Later that night, Anya sleeps on her mother's couch, scrolling through Zhenya's pictures on her phone. She stumbles upon a picture of herself from a few months ago, zooming in on her body and feeling saddened by how much she has changed. The next morning, Natasha calls and asks Anya to come over. Anya ends up sleeping on Natasha's balcony, complaining about the breakup. It turns out Zhenya had visited the night before to drop off all of Anya's things. Natasha suggests that Anya stay with her and her husband, Demas, for a few days until she finds her own place. Natasha tries to comfort her, but Anya isn't interested in feeling better. She just wants to cry and complain about her ex-boyfriend, whom she still wishes to get back together with. Even Demas tries to cheer her up, telling Anya she's the sexiest girl in town, but it has no effect on her. She spends the night on the balcony, and the next morning, Natasha comes to talk to her. Natasha shares the story of a friend who had been in the same situation. Her boyfriend had broken up with her over text because she gained weight. Instead of complaining like Anya, the girl went to the gym and lost weight in just a month. The ex-boyfriend regretted his decision so much that he filled her office with flowers to ask for another chance. When Anya complains about not having enough money for the gym, Natasha suggests she take advantage of the free one-week trials offered by gyms in town and work out for free. The next day, Anya begins her journey with a glass of water and her morning affirmations before heading to the gym for the first time. She struggles to get the hang of the equipment, falling off the treadmill a few times. But an hour later, she's at the restaurant eating for two. Natasha, who works there, is disappointed and throws her food away, urging Anya to show some willpower. Back at home, Anya slathers moisturizer all over her body and wraps it in plastic wrap, hoping the trick will help her lose weight. Meanwhile, she devours a bag of chips. Later that night, she sneaks into the kitchen to steal food from the refrigerator, but is caught by Natasha. The next day, Anya is determined not to eat anything unhealthy, a challenging task given that she works in a bakery. While decorating a cake, she accidentally licks the icing off her fingers and does 10 squats to make up for it. Throughout the day, she fights cravings, but at one point, she's alone with an entire cake. She stares at it for a long time, trying to convince herself not to eat it. After pacing around, almost breaking a shelf in frustration, she finally gives in and devours half the cake at once. Anya realizes she has a serious problem and decides to join a self-help group for people with a compulsive eating disorder. At the meeting, she introduces herself as Angela and lies about not having an eating disorder, claiming to be a journalist writing a story on the subject. The group tries to convince themselves that they don't have a problem, but Kolya, the only man in the group, grows furious. He calls each person out, including himself, for being fat and says Anya is lying about being a journalist because she doesn't want to accept that she has a problem. Anya pretends to get a phone call and leaves the meeting, but Kolya follows her. He invites her to a nearby restaurant, and Anya goes only because she can't resist food. Kolya proposes they become each other's fitness sponsors. This means they would exercise together every day, check in with each other before eating, and provide emotional support throughout the process. Anya is unsure of Kolya's true intentions, but she sees no harm in trying. Starting the next day, they meet every morning in the park to run. At first, Anya feels uncomfortable being with Kolya, but as time passes, she begins to realize that he's actually a kind person. Unlike her, he isn't ashamed of his body, and this helps Anya start to appreciate her own body more. They talk before every meal, supporting each other as they tackle the same issue. Slowly, Anya starts losing weight, little by little. Her confidence is tested, though, when she attends pool parties and sees the slim, gorgeous girls around her. Whenever she gets frustrated, Kolya is there to help her through it. They vent by screaming together. Anya wants nothing more than Jenya's validation, and this causes Kolya to feel jealous. In a month and a half, Anya has dropped 10 kilos and feels ready to meet Jenya again. She buys a swimsuit and pretends to run into him at a pool. Jenya is working as an instructor and is taken aback when he sees her. After some small talk, they get into the pool and start splashing each other. Everything is going well until the girl from the wedding arrives and introduces herself as Jenya's girlfriend. Anya is heartbroken for the second time. She parties and drinks all night to drown out her feelings for him. The next morning, she wakes up in Kolya's bed, naked. Kolya reassures her that he didn't look at her while she was asleep. A flashback reveals that the night before, Anya was about to leave with a stranger, but Kolya arrived just in time to intervene, taking a punch to the face to save her. Anya goes to her mother's house and tells her everything. Her mother explains that Anya has unresolved trauma from her father leaving them when she was a child. This is why she seeks Jenya's validation, even though he treats her poorly. Anya understands her mother's point and decides to meet her father the next day. She asks Kolya to drive her, as the journey is 5 hours long. Along the way, Kolya tries to get closer to her, showing clear interest, but Anya remains unaware of his advances. They finally arrive at her father Sergei's wooden house, where he lives with another woman. Anya confronts him, asking why he wasn't involved in her life. Sergei recalls a time when he brought her a birthday present, only for her to flip him off through the window. That evening, Anya accidentally knocks over a candle, causing the wooden house to catch fire. Sergei yells at her for destroying his home, showing no concern for her safety. Anya and Kolya quickly leave and return home. Before parting ways, Anya kisses Kolya on the nose, leaving him on cloud 9. He even trades his watch to buy her flowers. Meanwhile, Jenya visits Anya to apologize, and they end up making love after a heartfelt conversation. When Kolya returns with the flowers, he finds them together and walks away, heartbroken. The next morning, Anya wakes up beside Jenya. He tells her that she looks much better than she did a month ago. This comment makes Anya realize she doesn't want a relationship based on uncertainty, always fearing her partner will leave. They argue again, and Jenya walks out. That evening, Anya goes to Kolya's house, hoping to seek comfort with a friend. However, Kolya is furious and gives her an apple, telling her that their relationship as fitness sponsors is over now that she has lost weight. The next morning, Anya goes to Natasha's house but gets no response at the door. Determined, she climbs through the neighbor's window and uses a nearby pipe to get inside. She discovers that Natasha and her husband had a big argument, which led to him leaving. The two women talk and feel much better after their conversation. The following day, Sergei visits Anya again to apologize for being a bad father. He even dances with her, just like they used to when she was a little girl. After reconciling, Anya heads to a fitness marathon to meet Kolya. When she finds him drinking a cold drink, she throws it away, taking charge as his sponsor. She tells him that since he hasn't lost enough weight yet, she'll help him no matter what. Together, they participate in the marathon, giving it their all and finishing strong. In the end, Kolya finally finds the courage to kiss her. For the first time, Anya realizes that obsessing over her looks won't bring happiness. True happiness comes from accepting yourself just like Kolya does. He worked hard to improve his health but was never ashamed of how he looked. Anya now strives to be more like him,